trying to go without crashing. Happy Mother's Day. We are Sunday, May 14th, and I am officially 30 years old. Yes, my birthday was yesterday and I did not work. It was my first day off in a long time. But anyway, that was pretty cool. I went to the Cheesecake Factory because I like it. It's easy, it's cheaper, and everyone can eat whatever. You know, there's like a large variety of things. And that was pretty cool. And now I'm back to work. So my first order for today, basically I'm trying to avoid every flour, all of the flour orders, because I'm guessing there's gonna be a lot and there's not gonna be a lot of stock, I'm guessing. Also, I have a quest on Uber, which literally happens never. So if I do, it's a quest, but it's like, okay, if I do 3 orders, I get $2 extra. Woohoo! You know, and I think if I do 6 or 9, I get $4 extra. It's, you know, it's whatever, but it's worth noting that there is a quest. I'm actually on my way to deliver my first order. Oh look, Doordash is not working. Anyways, I'm on my way to deliver my first order on UberEATS. $13 for 2.6 miles. It was for 5 items, 7 units. I had to replace the orange soda because he wanted the pack of cans. They don't have that. They only have the 2-liter bottles, and he agreed to get that, but only 1 instead of 2. So I'm hoping my tip is not gonna go down too much. Now he's like 3 minutes away. It is a house and it is a leave at my door, so it should go smooth. Fingers crossed. Is done. It was a house, super quiet. $14 for 2 orders on Doordash for Petco. No thanks. Anyway, base pay $7.92. I'm expecting a $5 tip. If it's a flat tip, hopefully it stays this way and it doesn't go down. We'll see. It is 11:56 and now I'm gonna go back to the store. Just finished shopping for a $19 order on UberEATS going 4 miles, and I just saw that I already delivered to her before. So we should be fine. A shit ton of stuff was out of stock. As I was saying, I think more than half of the order was out of stock. So the chicken that she wanted hot chicken breast bone-in. They don't have that. And she didn't want the whole chicken as a replacement. Sugar snap peas, they didn't have. The sun chips, they didn't have. Asparagus tips, they didn't have. Yeah, a bunch of stuff. Hopefully the tip is not gonna go down too much. So now I'm just waiting for the light to go green, and then I have 11 minutes drive. Done. Base pay is $11. Yes, $11. So I'm expecting an $8 tip. Hopefully, secretly hoping that it's more. I don't remember last time. Last time I delivered, I think I had the full payout still, and I think they tipped pretty well. It's 12:55 right now. When I go back to the store, traffic is okay, but there is always one person who drives like 20 miles an hour. Always. I don't understand why. I just accepted a $16 order going 3.3 miles, which will complete the quest for Uber, because the quest, Sephora on Doordash, $17 for 10.5 miles. And that's a shopping order. Absolutely not. So the quest on Uber, oh my god, I look tired, man. The quest on Uber, the first quest is until 2 p.m. The second quest is from 2 p.m. to I think 5, and the third quest is after 5. So this one I'm gonna complete. It's for only 5 items, so we should be fine. It's like sparkling water, cold brew coffee, whipping cream, Starbucks, blonde roast, iced coffee. So everything should be in stock. Shopping's done. I had to replace the coffee. She was not answering the messages, so hopefully she doesn't hold it against me. Now she's like 10 minutes away, and it's a house. I need to leave at my door. Is done. There was almost no traffic going there, which is so nice. LA is so enjoyable when there is no traffic, which is never, okay? But anyway, I actually already delivered to that house before. The base pay is $8, so I'm expecting an $8 tip, maybe more, who knows? I need to check the quest because it went from 2 out of 3 to 1 out of 2. So I thought it was until, was it until 1 p.m? The quest? I'm like 10 minutes away from the store, so I'm gonna go back. That's a dead end, so we're gonna go right. And everything should be fine. On my way to deliver this $15 order on Doordash for 1.6 miles, I think. She's a regular customer of mine. I've delivered to her many times. She lives in the same building as another customer of mine, but she tips better. So yeah, I just parked and I'm gonna go deliver now. Drop off is done. She tipped $7, which is great because she didn't have a lot of things. I only had to replace the matcha tea, which she said okay to. I think went fine. I don't really know what time it is. I think around 3:30 or something. No, it's 3 p.m. So yeah, gonna go back to the store and hopefully we can continue. All right, so 2 things. I'm just gonna put you here because I need to change my glasses. Earlier, maybe like 20 minutes ago, I accepted a $16 order going 0.3 miles, so I was happy, right? And then I saw the name. It's for Ian, and Ian is the tip baiter that I've delivered to several times. I just refused to deliver to him. I don't have the time for that. So I made a decision to unassign this order, even though it was a good order. I knew he was going to tip bait me. I'm not interested in that, so I unassigned. And then I got, I think it's $16 order going 0.8 miles, which is the one I'm gonna deliver now. Everything was in stock. It was just a bunch of vegan stuff and bacon. Make it make sense? Oh no, the bacon was out of stock, but I replaced it with another brand, same type of bacon, so we should be fine. It is an apartment building, and I think I'm gonna have to walk a little bit because you just can't stop in front of this building. We'll deliver now. It is 4:12 p.m. Let's go. Okay, so drop off is done. It was a meet at door, but so first of all she buzzed me in, so she knows I'm here. And second, I knock on the door and I wait like 30 seconds. She was not answering the door. So I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna leave it here. And the thing is, usually when it's meet at door, I try to leave it at the door still. Because I didn't close my car. All right. Because most of the time people don't want to meet you at the door. And at the moment I was leaving, she opened the door. Anyway. And also there was parking right in front of the building, so that's pretty cool. Now it's, what time is it? It's 4:20. And I'm gonna go back to the store. She's really close. It's really hot today, so I'm hoping people are like, you know, having fun at the park or whatever for Mother's Day. Sorry, I was receiving a $4 order on Uber. Anyways, it is 4:20 and I'm hoping that people will be at the park, and then tonight maybe they're gonna order. We will see. I didn't realize, but I have completed another quest on Uber. So I got an extra $4. I accepted a $20 order, but I was on the fence on accepting it because it's 6.4 miles. But it's $20 and it's only 10 items, so I don't know. Why are you waiting? Oh my god. I don't know if it's gonna be worth it or not. It's going into the hills, so that's also why I took it, because logically there should not be any traffic in the hills. We'll see. What are the items? Joshua doesn't ring a bell. The street doesn't ring a bell, so I don't think I've ever delivered to that person before. Ice cream. Sorry, I'm receiving an $8 stack order on Doordash that I'm respectfully declining. Ice cream, frozen rice, milk, mac and cheese, crackers, granola bars, and Encrustables. So it looks like a pretty legit order. It's just a bit far, but the view is gonna be absolutely insane in the hills. That's why I don't mind. All right, drop off is done for this order. So I said that on my way, I was like, wait, I know that street, like, because it's such a narrow, quiet street in the hills, and I was like, oh, I've been here before. Like, I've been here, but the name of the customer, it didn't ring any bell. I was like, I've never delivered to Joshua here. And I realized that they are neighbors of the French customer I had last week. I don't know if you guys remember, like all of the cleaning supplies, and the customer ended up being like French, and they tipped me a flat $10 tip. They live maybe 2 houses away from them. That's why I knew. I was like, oh, and then I was like, maybe it's the French people again, but with a different name, because in France we have the name Joshua, right? It was a leave at my door, but he actually came to meet me downstairs. I mean, I'm not gonna say it's a fun drive, but it's okay. Like, as long as you don't see, like, as you don't cross too many cars on the road, it's okay. I think I had a quest going on. Let me check. Goodness. So base pay is $12. So there was a $2 incentive for completing one order, which I got, and it's 5:13 p.m. and I'm going back to the store. I'm a little bit far. I'm like 15 minutes away. On my way to deliver I think it's $20 for 1 mile to Steven. He's a customer I've delivered to in the past. I have no problem with him at all, except that he is on the first floor and there is no elevator. He always orders so many heavy things. That's the only problem I have, really, except from that. And also there's no parking in his street, so that's also a problem. Drop off is done. Goodness. So like I said, he ordered heavy stuff and he's upstairs. It's not complicated. It's just he has like a little gate to, there's no door, but there is a little gate around like the garden whatever area, so you have to open that. Then he had a pack of water, he had a pack of Gatorade, like the big ones, the 18 bottles, and so that's not heavy, but toilet paper, you know how big that is? Anyway, so it just takes space, and then the bags were not like all fitting in one bag, so I had 2 Doordash bags. I put the pack of water and the pack of Gatorade in the Grubhub bag because it's bigger. And I have a dolly, so instead of using my cart, because he has stairs, but I wanted to at least use the dolly to bring the pack of water and the pack of Gatorade from the car to the bottom of the stairs, because I don't know, I don't want to break my back. Then I left the dolly and the bag downstairs, and then I went, like, I went back and forth, basically. Base pays $12, so I'm expecting maybe a hidden tip on that one. We will see. It's 7:30 right now. I mean, it's gonna be 7:30 in 3 minutes, and I'm going back to the store. So this is a grocery store elevator, huh? So when is this okay exactly? On my way to deliver a $14 order on Uber. I got it just as I was turning inside the parking lot. So one item was out of stock, but she agreed to a replacement, and I have delivered to her once before. So it should be okay. There should be parking in her street. It's 7:45 right now. That's crazy, the Uber Eats time. So it's 7:45 p.m. right now, and I have to deliver by 7:47, and she's 5 minutes away. So I'm not really sure how you expect me to do that. It's done, and I spoke too soon. There was no parking. So, I mean, it took me literally 20 seconds to drop it off because there is no gate. You just have to climb the stairs, and the apartment is just right there. So I just stopped in front of the building, left it there, took my picture, and now I'm on my way back to the store. It's 7:52 p.m. My way to deliver an Uber Eats order. Today was an Uber Eats day. Thank God for Uber. How many times do I say that? So I accepted a $24 order going 5-ish miles. Let me check. 4.7 miles. My bad. It's for Carter, so we know Carter. He lives a little bit far away, but he's an okay-ish shipper. The only issue with him is that he lives in a gated community, and sometimes they let you go, sometimes they don't, sometimes they escort you. So it's kind of like a struggle sometimes. He has a PIN number, but every time I had a PIN, oh my God, signal? No? How come you guys never put your signal? I don't get it. Do you even know it exists? Anyway, so yeah, the only issue with him is that he never answers the door. Like the first time I delivered to him, he did, but I had to wait like a good 5 minutes. The thing is, the first time I went, they did not escort me. The security guard did not escort me. And then I don't know what happened in the hills around that time after I delivered for the first time. There was a shooting and 3 people died. And since then, they've been escorting people at night, and when they escort you, they wait, and it's awkward. You know what I mean? Dude has a left signal on, and he turns right. You can't make this shit up. Okay, where are you going, sir? No escort today. For some reason, I don't know. It's a new guy that I haven't seen before. Maybe they see that I've been here before many times, I don't know, but it's easier for me because I'm not up to no good, but obviously they don't have to say that. But anyway, I'm on my way now. I'm just going down the hill right now, and his house is just over there. Okay, that was dropped off. I guess I don't know if it's him. I don't know if it's him or somebody else, but somebody arrived at the same time, like a little bit right after I dropped it off. So I was like, you know what? I'm not hanging around to get the PIN number. He was not answering the phone anymore, so I was like, you know what? Let me just bypass. Anyway, base pays $16, so we'll see. Usually he tips between $10 and $15. He's a good tipper. He's just a little bit far. And when he orders during rush hour, it's kind of a struggle to get to his place. But right now it's like 9:15 in 2 minutes. So there is absolutely no traffic whatsoever, especially on a Sunday. So that's good. And let me just get out of here. Also, I spoke with one of my regulars on DoorDash the other day, Yasmin, right? And she said, oh, I think she thought that I was like, I'm sorry for the lights, but she thought I was declining the orders, her orders. She was like, oh, I'm so happy that you got my order. Thank you for accepting my order. And I'm like, I don't decline your order when I receive it. It's just I don't receive it. And she was like, oh, really? I ordered last week. And I was like, nope, did not receive that order. And I was like, it would be so much better if DoorDash had some type of, preferred shopper. And so far, only Shipped has it. Even Instacart, you can't favorite, you can't add a driver or a shopper to your favorites. On Uber, you can do it, but just for rides. You cannot do it for UberEATS, which is a shame. And she was like, oh, that would be such a great idea. So if DoorDash or Uber is watching this video, please know, please be aware that your customers would like to choose favorite shoppers. They would love to have the same people again and again. So, I was like, yeah, I mean, I wouldn't mind, But yeah, hopefully in the future, this will be added as a feature. I don't know. It's 9:15. I'm gonna go home. I'm tired. Had a quest going on, but I think I had to deliver before 9 p.m. So this did not go through. But I had other quests during the day. So actually, I was gonna say I lied, but no, because I didn't know. Oops. Sorry. Oh my god. So I did get the last quest. So I thought it didn't go through because I delivered after 8:59 p.m. But I guess since I accepted the order before 8:59, it still counted. So please and thank you. Hashtag blessed, So I got another $3 extra for that one, which is freaking amazing. I bought some steak and some potato that I'm gonna make for myself for my birthday, since it's my birthday weekend. Whatever, I just want to celebrate myself. I have been working so hard for the past year, to be honest. I'm thinking of taking one day off out of the week because it's just too much, to be honest. To be working every single day, it's just like, it's okay because you get used to it, but at the same time, should I leave those here? You get used to it. Like, I'm used to it, and if I don't work, I feel like I'm missing something. But then it's like, when do I have a life? And if I want to be doing something, when can I do it? If I want to be editing videos, I have to do it after I eat dinner, and right now it's 9:38 and I literally just arrived home. So as you can imagine, it's gonna take me like an hour to, make dinner and eat. So then it's gonna be almost 11 p.m. when I can finally begin to edit the video. So it would be nice to have one day out of the week where I just don't go out and I just don't work for DoorDash, don't work for UberEATS. I can do my own things at home. I can edit videos. I can do my own things and then just rest. So I might do that. We will see how that goes, because there's always this feeling of feeling guilty, like you could be making money right now and you're just here on the couch resting, and I'm pretty sure I'm not the only one who feel this way. It is, like I said, 9:39 p.m. right now, and don't forget to like and subscribe if you haven't done so already, and I will see you in the next video. Peace.